The World Meteorological Organization says our planet is receiving far more heat energy than it can release, driven by emissions of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide. This record-breaking energy imbalance last year heated the ocean to unprecedented temperatures and continued the melting of our planet's ice caps. Scientists fear that a natural warming phase called El Niño, expected to begin later this year, could soon lead to new temperature records. In response to the report, UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres reiterated his call for countries to transition away from fossil fuels and toward renewable energy sources to ensure climate security, energy security, and national security. Planet Earth is at its limits. Every key climate indicator is showing alarming signs, he warned in his typically energetic video address. According to the World Meteorological Organization, the last 11 years have been the 11 warmest on Earth since records began in 1850. In 2025, the average global temperature was about 1.43 degrees Celsius warmer than in the pre-industrial era, before humanity began burning large amounts of fossil fuels. A temporary cooling event, caused by the natural La Niña phenomenon, meant that 2025 was not as hot as 2024, which was facilitated by an opposing El Niño phase. However, last year was still one of the 3 warmest years since records began. Many scientists now believe that warming is accelerating, although they say temperatures are generally within the range of long-term forecasts. The World Meteorological Organization cites numerous other pieces of evidence that the climate is changing faster than ever before. Perhaps the most comprehensive indicator is the amount of additional heat energy absorbed by the Earth. According to the WMO, this energy imbalance ultimately drives climate change and reached a new high last year. While scientists still haven't determined exactly why the Earth has accumulated so much excess heat over the past decade, they are confident that the primary cause of this imbalance is heat-trapping greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, CO2. According to the WMO, atmospheric CO2 levels have reached their highest level in at least 2 million years due to human activities such as the burning of fossil fuels. Some of the excess energy trapped by these gases warms the atmosphere and the Earth, and contributes to the melting of ice on the planet. According to preliminary data, the world's glaciers experienced one of the 5 worst years on record in 2024/2025, while sea ice at both poles remained at or near record lows for much of 2025. However, more than 90% of Earth's excess energy warms the oceans, which in turn harms marine life, causes more intense storms, and contributes to sea level rise. According to the WMO, the amount of heat stored in the upper 2 kilometers, 1.2 miles, of the world's oceans reached a new high last year. Over the past 2 decades, the rate of warming has been more than twice that of the late 20th century. Human activities are increasingly disrupting the balance of nature, and we will have to live with these consequences for hundreds and thousands of years, said Professor Celeste Saulo, Secretary General of the WMO. The report points to the impacts of current rising temperatures, which are contributing to the intensification of many types of extreme weather events and the spread of diseases such as dengue fever. The southwestern United States is currently experiencing record-high temperatures for the start of the season, with some areas exceeding 40 degrees Celsius, 104 degrees Fahrenheit, in recent days, approximately 10 to 15 degrees Celsius, 50 to 59 degrees Fahrenheit, above average. On Friday, scientists from the World Weather Impacts Panel conducted a rapid analysis that found the intensity of the heat wave would have been virtually impossible without human-induced climate change. Researchers are also closely monitoring the Pacific Ocean, as long-term forecasts strongly suggest that an El Niño warming phase could form in the second half of 2026. An El Niño event, coupled with an overall human-induced warming trend, could drive temperatures to new highs by 2027. If we move into an El Niño event, we will see global temperatures rise again, possibly reaching new record highs, said Dr. John Kennedy of the WMO.